Hi, Drew. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Erin. Nice to see you.
Hi, have a seat. Okay. So, how are you doing?
I'm good. School's finally almost over, which is pretty great.
Okay, that's good. And you're getting ready to look for work and see what
Yes.
field you want to work in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one issue. I think we spoke about it already. It's the profit or non-profit.
Okay, so the difference between working for a profit and a nonprofit. So is there one that you think you prefer already, or?
I think I want the nonprofit, but I just don't want to make the wrong decision.
Okay. So you're thinking nonprofit, but you really don't know if there's a big difference, or if it matters if you work for one or the other.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the biggest thing is we need to find out what's important to you. Because if you're passionate and happy with your job, then obviously you're going to do well, you're going to succeed, you're going to want it to be a long-term career, not just jumping from one job to another. So, looking at nonprofit and profit, nonprofit is usually they're out to make a difference. So they have a mission, and their mission is helping people, the environment, animals in some type of way, and that's the work that they do. And obviously, a for-profit company is going to be for-profit.
Right.
The end result is the bottom line. Are they successful? Have they made money? Have they sold their product? Whatever the case is. So it all depends on what you want to do. Also, with nonprofit, because they're smaller and they don't have a lot of funding, you can have a chance to wear more hats. You can have different responsibilities. Instead of a for-profit company, you might come in, you do one job, and that's what you do, and it's very, in your box.
Oh,
and then you
kind of like the idea of being able to do more.
Of having maybe some more responsibility too.
Yeah, that sounds
like maybe you'd be open for early leadership or something like
that.
that.
Sounds,
You're not going to shy away from leadership and
yeah.
Okay, well that's good. So taking on a leadership position is a good thing if that's so. What's your ultimate goal? Like you want to eventually maybe just be a higher up administration in a company, or
I want to work with children. That's pretty much all I know. I know it's a really wide, it's like a really generalized thing, but I know that's what I want to do.
Okay, like a company that either helps children or
in
products
some
for
way,
children.
Shape, or form, like that's what I want to do.
Okay,
it's my main career goal.
Well, because if you think about it, you don't really have to go with nonprofit if you want to do that. There's a company called Uncharted Play, and that company actually brings like off-grid power, so power sources to kids in rural areas, but they are a for-profit company. So you see, you can have a for-profit company, but then they can also do well in the community. They're just making money at the same time.
Okay.
So if your passion is, bringing resources to underprivileged children, then that's a good job. But then you could also do nonprofit, which kind of does the same thing, but at the end of the day, the for-profit may have more resources. You may actually be able to meet your goal and be more satisfied instead of a nonprofit that might, not have the funding to do as much as they want to do, and then you feel like you're not really doing the mission that you kind of signed on for. So, do you like a job that has more like of a creative license, or one that's more just strict and by the book and in your box?
I want more of a creative license type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To kind of be able to,
because I like to not move around, but I like flexibility in a company. I like to be able to move up, and it feels like, for-profit companies don't really allow that as much as
a nonprofit
organization.
Yeah. Okay. And it's also about the passion too, because it's not, you don't want to just say, oh, I work at this company. It's like, this is who I am, not what I do, but who I am. I'm a person who affects change. I'm not a person who just goes to work every day and, for lack of a better word, punches in the clock.
Yeah, I don't want to be a robot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So, in order to get a better idea of what's going to work for you, because sometimes what we want is not sometimes what we're in tune to do. So there's an assessment called the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. Have you heard of that?
No, what is it?
Okay, so basically what it is, it's an online assessment, and what you're going to do is you just log on to the website, and you can take this assessment, and it lets you know basically how you perceive things, how you best work, how you best interact. So whether you're introverted or extroverted, those type of things.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, let's say you're very introverted, which means you're very quiet, like to keep to yourself, work by yourself, but then you end up working for a nonprofit who needs you out there and
Yeah.
networking with people and kind of getting the word out, and that might not be a good fit for you
Right.
if it's going to bring anxiety every time you have to go to work.
Right.
So this kind of gives an idea of how you would like things that's more your type of style. How you like to work, how you like to interact with others, and that'll kind of give you an idea of what kind of companies to look for as well.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually.
So I'm actually going to send that to you in an email, the link, and you just click on the link and take it. I could go into more detail with it, but I don't want to give too much because I don't want you to I don't want to sway you one way towards the other. And also, I'm going to send you some companies that are for-profit and non-profit in your area. So you can just go on and see what their mission statement is, see what their values are, see what their success rates of things are.
Yeah.
And you can kind of get an idea if that's something that's more, more linked to what you want to do, or it's way off. Because the important thing is when you're looking at some companies, once you kind of understand your direction you want to go, you want to look at the company itself and see their history and see if that aligns with your values, your goals, what you want to do. Because if you're passionate about the company you work for, then you're going to do a better job. You're going to stay there longer. Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly. So let me see. I think that's all I have to say about it. I know it's kind of a wide range, but do you have any questions on just the basics of nonprofit, for-profit, anything else?
No, I think I'm okay. If I do, I mean, I have your information.
Yeah, it's a hard thing because a lot of times you just the pay is too good with one company, so you want to do that, but then are you truly satisfied? And
exactly, that's what I was struggling with the most, is kind of like I don't want to go to the wrong thing because I want to do what's right for me, not just what's right for money wise.
Right. And because you're going to have a business degree, you want to be able to start and progress and build a career instead of, like I said, move from company to company because you're not happy with one or not happy with another. Okay. Yeah. Good. So that's your homework is do the assessment and look at the companies that I send you. Check out their mission statement. See, what kind of resonates with you. What makes you say, you know what, this is the kind of company I like, or this is the kind of thing that I want to move towards.
Yeah.
And then make an appointment back with me.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and have some opportunities of companies that are hiring, just so you can see basically what they're looking for. We know your resume and everything is good, and your LinkedIn is up to date and everything.
Yes.
So, and we can start looking at those kind of companies and reaching out to them on your social media while you're looking to narrow down to see which ones are you really want to apply for.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Sound good? Yeah. All right. So I will see you probably in a couple weeks. Just call and you can set up an appointment. Okay. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
All right. Bye bye. Have a good day.
You too.